Tom. Hello everybody, Tom Fawkes here. Welcome back to more Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. In the last episode, we went shopping, and in this episode, I figured out those crystals. They are color crystals, a nice light blue and a nice orange red. However, the one I'm using in my offhand is actually Jolee's lightsaber, so I'm gonna give that back to him. Although I think I might have, oh, wait, yeah, the one I'm using in my offhand is Jolee's. I have equipped the, where is it? Here we go, the purple short lightsaber. And then I give Jolee the, not the double-bladed lightsaber, the one with the Heart of the Guardian on it. Let me just show you exactly what they do here. So, they're color crystals, but they also have effects. So, with Mantle of the Force, you can see that the Solari crystal has an attack bonus of +4, plus 2d6 against light side, and a bonus 1d8 energy damage. As well as the Rubot crystal having a force regeneration points of 3. But if I change it off the Mantle of the Force, the effect of the Solari crystal changes. It doesn't do nearly as much damage against dark side, and only gets a physical damage bonus of +3. Doesn't get the additional 1d8. And the Rubot just does just has a +1 to attack and +1 to damage. I gave Rindo the Rubot just because I feel like the force regeneration would be really useful. On top of that, considering where we're going for the end of the game here, I think the 2d6 versus dark side players is going to be super useful. Top of that, let's take a look at Jolee's lightsaber. Heart of the Guardian actually does provide different effects as well. The Crate Dragon Pearl, let's see. Okay. Attack bonus +3, and bonus 1d8 energy, and I give him a Sigil, which does attack bonus 2 and plus 1d8 energy. Without the Heart of the Guardian, Great Dragon Pearl only does +3 attack bonus and +2 energy damage, and Sigil only does +1 attack bonus and plus 1d6 energy. So they definitely boost it. On top of that, it makes it look really cool. Like, that's the color lightsaber I probably want, considering it. On top of that, I also really like the light blue and the purple combination. I think that suits Rindo very well, and I think it's a good lightsaber look in general. Anyway, now that we got that out of the way, you probably heard the lightsaber rescind from that. Now we got that out of the way, so I was gonna look into doing Juhani's companion quest. Apparently it's glitched. So you get the messenger once, and then you never actually get the thing again. There is a bug fix for it, but I haven't looked into doing it. So we'll keep talking to Juhani so we can talk a little bit more to her.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
I was wondering if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
What happened after your father died?
After my father died, my mother was left to support me alone. A single non-human woman, living in one of the worst, most violent slums on Taris. It was not easy for her.
What happened?
When my father was killed, it seemed that something in her began to die as well. She worked. She worked as hard as she was able. But over time, she began to waste away. I later learned that she was unable to get enough money to feed both of us, and had to start borrowing from the exchange, a band of cutthroats and smugglers. But even that was not enough. She hid what she was doing from me. She gave most of her food to me so that I would be strong, but she herself was suffering deeply from it. In the end, she could go on no longer, and collapsed at the cantina where she worked one day.
Did she die?
She never recovered. There was nothing really that I could do for her. She left me no money, and no doctor would see her without being paid first. I sat by her bed for days as she lay there dying. I never want that to happen to someone I care about ever again. But there was still the money she had borrowed. She had never paid it back and made no provisions for her death. You must understand. The exchange is brutal. They care nothing for the life of a sentient being. They are the major suppliers of slaves on Taris.
You were enslaved?
They thought it would be appropriate that, with my mother owing them money, the debt should be passed on to me. And with no way to pay, they took me by force. You have no idea what it is like to be bound like a beast and treated as such. It was the worst time of my life. They treated me like livestock. They were waiting for a buyer to give them some credits for me when the Jedi came to fight the Mandalorians.
And they freed you?
The Jedi could not abide by what they saw there and drove the exchange from the face of the world, freeing those of us imprisoned there. But the Jedi soon left to fight their war, and I was left with a dream.
What did you do?
I swore that I would become a Jedi. As soon as I had enough money to do it, I bought passage on a freighter headed for Dantooine, and we both know what has happened since then.
Juhani.
I am grateful to you for having given me the opportunity to fulfill my dream, rather than become what I hated. Someday, I may make it up to you. But for now, let us keep on the task at hand.
She has one more thing to talk about, so might as well get that out of the way now.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
I was wondering if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
You know I am the Dark Lord Revan, right? You don't have to call me a Padawan. Well, what are you thinking about?
I have been thinking much about our journey, and I am grateful and honored that you have accepted me with you. It is an honor to be by your side, and to see you redeemed from the dark path you had chosen before. We KOTOR do not make friends easily, or for long. Even on Dantooine, I remained alone. Not ostracized exactly, but separate.
Tell me about your people.
In truth, I have lived in the Republic too long, and I know little. I never met any others of my race other than my parents. But we are not diplomats. We do not deal well with groups. This situation is new to me. It is warming. I feel almost welcome. Needed. You seem to be very decisive when it is required of you. It is reassuring to know that I can count on someone like you.
Doesn't help that I'm only given, like, up to maybe 5 choices in any given dialogue situation. We're all in this together.
Yes, and that is my point. I find it difficult to explain. It is so different from what I am used to. Just thank you for accepting me. Actually,
no, I haven't downloaded any sort of, like, patches for this one, but Juhani's story really is, like, is a sad one. I'm actually kind of wondering if the quest for her, like, delves into, like, any of, like, the stuff that happens. I think this is supposed to be Dantooine. Korriban, the Starforge system, Manon. That's probably Dantooine, which is no longer on the map. We're gonna head to Tatooine because we still have the matter of, Canderous' quest. I think we're getting into a battle.
Incoming fighter.
Yeah, I see them, Karth! What do you mean incoming? They're on top of us! Curse it! All getting me at the same time! God frickin'! Where'd you go? There it is! Oh, it's doing the low run again! Come on! Oh! I don't get it! They're lasers! It's not like we're traveling at light speed here. At any rate, we won. There were 2 Karths. Man, I really like this light blue lightsaber. The Mantle of the Force. The Mantle of the Force and the Heart of the Guardian, the name of those 2 crystals. Really glad. I think this is the first time I've ever really used them. In terms of party member, I think I have to bring Canderous along with me. I'm gonna bring Juhani as well. Anybody gotta level up? Anybody need to use the bathroom? No? Okay. The reason I'm bringing... okay. The reason I'm bringing along Juhani is because her quest does have a trigger.
What the hell is your kind doing here? Bad enough I have to deal with all these other idiots, but now there's a stinking KOTOR on this world, too?
I have as much right to be here as you do, sir.
Do not seek to aggravate us.
Ooh, big woman. The Jedi shooting her mouth off from behind a lightsaber. Or whatever you're carrying, hiding behind your pet cat there. And a woman at that. We should have exterminated all you KOTOR when we had the chance.
What? What do you know about my world?
I know enough that... Hey, wait a minute. You look familiar somehow.
What? You?
Do you two know each other?
This doesn't concern you, Jedi trash. Now where could I have... No, he's dead, and she likely is too.
What are you talking about?
Maybe I was wrong. Still, I think a specimen like you would be a nice addition to my collection. So, what would it take, Jedi, for you to sell your pet here to me?
She's her own person.
Now don't be so selfish. We both know KOTOR aren't real people anyway. The females make amusing pets, but the males should be put down like the animals they are. I remember one time on Taris.
What? What did you say?
What are you saying?
What did you do on Taris, you scum?
Put one of you down like the animals you are. So easy. Then I saw one of the females on the auction block. But those darn Jedi.
It was you.
What? Me? Oh, now I recognize where I've seen that face before. You were the little KOTOR I was going to purchase. But those Jedi came and stole my pet away from me.
You were buying KOTOR slaves?
When I was fighting with the Mandalorians against the KOTOR, I developed an appreciation for these creatures. They make excellent servants if properly trained. You Jedi act all prim and proper, but inside you must feel the same way I do about the lesser, non-human species. The Sith at least let their feelings show on the outside.
You. The homeworld.
Come now. Will you let your pet go? I'm sure we can come up with a price we both think is fair.
You only hurt her if I let her go. Show me the money first. She is not for sale.
And I will see you dead for what you have done to my people.
Hold on a second. Don't be hasty.
Do not fall to the dark side again, Juhani.
I will remain calm. I am a Jedi now. My lust for vengeance must be curbed.
Yes. Say no to the dark side, but I will have you yet. Ha!
Okay. Maybe I do have the patch that makes this work. I'll have to check at some point. We're not here for that though. We're here for Canderous. And I think we gotta go out to the Dune Sea in order to finish what he has to do. Let me just check the journal real quick. Canderous. Rev his forces, yada yada yada. Now you're no longer looking for the get. Oh, that's okay. That's something different. Juhani. Jaggi's challenge. There we go. Dune Sea's a Tatooine. Okay. And a threat from Zor. Actually, let's read that one. Threat. Here we go. Threat from Zor. Juhani ran into a being named Zor who bears her race a special grudge. He was a member of the fleet that attacked and destroyed her homeworld, KOTOR, but was crippled during that fight. He since tried to take out his pain on all KOTOR he could find. When Juhani had been sold into slavery for her parents' debt, Zor was the one who tried to purchase her. Revan's army stopped him that time, but he has not forgotten her. He's sworn to get his revenge upon her and her people, and you don't know when or where he'll strike next. Juhani, though, lusts for his blood. Eating Lasho. You're a good defeat. Okay, I can't do that one anymore. Hermit of the Hills, that's Korriban. You have to draw own learn to find impurity, yada yada yada. Okay. Yeah, I can't. Oh, right. A lot of these I can't turn in anymore because of how the Korriban quests work. So yeah, I think I'm stuck on that one. So let's head up to the Dune Sea, which is a mite bit drier, and a lot less floaty than the Cloud Sea, as you may have become accustomed to in a game called Xenoblade Chronicles 2. By the way, it's been about a month since I recorded the last episode because, like, I just wanted to keep playing this game, man. Like, I love Knights of the Republic. It's such a, it's a game. It's a game I like. Gate Guardian!
Oh, it's you again. I'll just let you pass. The boys in the office may need authorization and triplicate, but not me. Good hunting out there.
Thank you. There's some buggies here. I think this might actually be left over from the other quest we were on with the Genoharadon. Did he say where in the Dune Sea we were meeting him? Because we might be searching a while if that's the case. And that's the case. Juhani, you've got 4 speed, right? Can I never actually looked to see if you could turn that option off. Screen resolution, advanced options, let's see. Soft shadows, high frame buffer, If it's something I can turn off, it's probably something in like I forgot what in one of like the files there. Oh god. I apologize for this, but it makes it so much easier to get around. On top of that, I don't know if you can see the blurry dots off in the distance here. Those are still some who's a what's-its? What are they called? Sand people, Tusken Raiders that, you know, haven't gone away. Oh boy. Might be a little while until I could find them. Refuse pile? No, that's empty. These guys are still friendly toward me for whatever reason. Let's say where in which Dune Sea I was supposed to find this guy. Jaggi's challenge. The Dune Seas of Tatooine. That's all it says. Alright, let's give the East Dune Sea a shot. Because I feel like if I was gonna run into him, I would have already. If that's not it, then I'll just cut ahead to where I find him. Oops! Okay, we kind of got into a fight with a raid here, but I'm good with that. Alright, this thing's gonna go down easy. Down it goes. Stasis it! Stasis all of them! Please! There we go. Oh. Oh, a little bit of easy experience there. I don't know if all these things continually respawn. Getting their skull plates is good. I could sell those off at the hunting lodge. There's one more over here. I had to look it up just to be on the safe side here. But supposedly, it says southwest of the desert crawler. I figured I would have seen them by now. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Hello? Is anybody out for my blood? It's rather good blood. That of a Jedi and a Dark Lord. Is this quest glitch as well? Hello? There we go! I just approached it from the wrong way.
Ah, so you managed to come after all. I see you brought friends.
You brought some of your own as well.
Ha! Indeed I did. I foresaw that you might need help, so I arranged a distraction.
I came of my own will.
I do not need to hear your excuses, Jedi. I know why he brought you.
Enough of this talk, Jaggi. Let's do what we came here to do.
I think you both need to calm down.
We both know the stakes here, and we both know what we must do. It is only in death that this can end.
This is a matter of honor. I cannot stand by this insult. I must do this.
Why do you need to fight Canderous, Jaggi?
In the battle above the world of Althea, he ordered us to attack the enemy flank, promising us support. But when he saw better prospects for his own glory, he abandoned us and left us to die surrounded by enemies.
If I had not attacked when I did, the battle would not have been won so easily.
It would still have been won. You sent your own men to die there, Canderous. I cannot forgive you for what you did to us. You will pay.
That's not the way it happened.
Alright, you sent your own men to die, Canderous?
The Althiri were fighting hard. I saw a break in their defenses that left their center exposed. I had to take the chance. If I had not done what I did, many more warriors would have died and the battle would have taken much longer. I stand by my decision.
You coward. You glory hunter. You were given direct orders and were part of a plan. You had a responsibility to us.
I can regret their loss, but it was necessary.
Jaggi, what he did was a smart tactical move.
He left us to die when his responsibility was to us. Instead, he went hunting more glory for himself.
He may have saved others' lives by doing what he did.
He cost us ours. But I do see your point. But why did you have to leave us there to die while you chased glory somewhere else?
I saw a chance and I had to take it. It ended the battle quicker than we would have otherwise, and many of our warriors may have died. Mandalore taught us that opportunism and flexibility in battle were to be admired. You may contradict me, but do you contradict him as well?
No, I see that I have been wrong. I have not been true to the teachings of Mandalore. You were right. I was wrong to question your honor, but I must now cleanse mine with my life.
No!
And so it shall be.
So 50 experience points right there because he shot himself. But I did get 1,800 experience points for, I did get 1,800 experience points for talking him down from fighting him. We still gotta take care of the Rhodians, though. That's a shame that he had to take his own life, but, I think that ended the quest line as well. He didn't have anything drop on him? That's unfortunate. Hey! Ladies and gentlemen, we have hit max level. I'm gonna pop this into charisma. Because a lot of my Jedi, because first off, I like being the persuasive talker. Second, a lot of my force powers rely on charisma. And third, I get +5 to the score when I use Valor. So that'll boost this up to a +6, I believe. In terms of skills, continue with Persuade, Security, and I have to put this in something. I'll just put it into Stealth. Feats. Force Immunity, Paralysis, and Master Sense. So yeah, I'm immune to Paralysis. I'm also immune to Fear and Stun. Master Sense gives me a +6 defense, and is always active. And I get a feat as well. I can only take one more feat. I already have that. Don't want melee focus. Don't want dueling. Maybe I should take implants. Yeah, because then I'd be able to actually, like, use something with that. It's the last thing I can take. This is also the last power I can take as well, so I gotta be careful about what I go for here. I can go Destroy Droid, Force Whirlwind. I'm gonna go Destroy Droid. I think it's good. Canderous is level 18. Treat Injury as always. Feats. You only really need level 1 Fury. Because you suffer -4 to defense, but that's not nearly as bad. You've got so much HP, it doesn't even matter. I'm gonna put yours into implant level 2. And then Juhani. You can grab treat injury and awareness. In terms of feats, you only use one lightsaber. You almost have full power attack. You're a guardian as well, so that means you should probably get something that suits you well in combat. You know, why don't I give you implants? Implants all around! Everybody gets some implants. Yeah, I'll get advanced lightsaber throw. Alright. And in terms of, now we got implants, I can actually use the cardio package with the response package. Doesn't actually help me that much. I think adding the response package would be good. Canderous, you've got level 2 now. Which means you can get immunity to critical hits or immunity to mind affecting. Let's go with the nerve package. And I'll give you the other cardio package. Alright. So I think, oh, she's still sped up. The effect isn't on, but she's still sped up. That's interesting. Well, I'm not gonna look the gift horse in the mouth in this one. Also, I can probably just go back to the Ebon Hawk, right? Yeah. Well, that's it for that. And we still have to worry about Zor coming after us someplace, sometime. So I'm not 100% sure about that. Let's talk to Juhani again to see what she has to say about it.
My KOTOR blood seethes at the thought of that man still running free. I cannot stand still while I think about it, but I will not give in to the dark side either. He will pay for his crimes, though. He will most likely be following us. Me. If we could find him first, then he may not be able to set in motion whatever he has in store for us.
That's all she has to say on the matter. I think we did have a quest from Jolee, but he still has more that he could talk to us about as well, assuming I could find him. Hello.
Got something on your mind, do
You mentioned something about your wife before.
I don't want to talk about that.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but...
Yes, you do. You may mean well enough, but my private affairs are just that. Private. Let me tell you something. Once you've lived as many years as I have, you'll have yourself a long, long list of memories. If you're lucky, most of them will be good. If you're not, some will be bad. If you're really unlucky, some will be so bad you'll never want to be reminded of them again, ever. You'll go far away, to a place that doesn't hold any memories at all. And there you'll be happy just to forget and be forgotten.
Is that why you went to Kashyyyk?
Partly, maybe. I doubt I could ever explain it to you fully, even if I wanted to. Let me ask you this. Have you ever been in love? Truly in love, I mean, and not simple infatuation.
Well...
Exactly. You're still at the beginning of your life. There will be men in your life, perhaps many men. But if you're fortunate, you'll find love once. The Jedi, with their damnable sense of overcaution, would tell you love is something to avoid. Thankfully, anyone who's even partially alive knows that's not true.
Aren't you worried about the dark side at all?
Love doesn't lead to the dark side. Passion can lead to rage and fear, and can be controlled. But passion is not the same thing as love. Controlling your passions while being in love, that's what they should teach you to beware. But love itself will save you, not condemn you. Listen to me go on as if I had all the answers. What do I know of love anymore? I'm just a lonely old man who's not even a Jedi.
Let's see. No, I want to hear what you have to say.
You do you? I wouldn't listen too closely. I'm no authority on anything. I just think that the greatest things in life shouldn't be avoided because they come with a few complications. Love causes pain, certainly. Inevitably, love is going to lead to as much sorrow and regret as it does joy. I suppose there are perfect, eternal loves out there, but I haven't seen any. And how do you deal with the bad part of love is what determines your character. What determines the dark side's hold over you.
You don't think love can work?
I suppose it could. It would take a strong person to make that kind of commitment, I think. Someone with a great sense of self. I'll tell you one thing. Sometimes, no matter how hard you try, you and the one you love simply aren't meant to be together. The trick is to know when that is. To know when it's time to fight and when it's time to part ways. There I go, waxing philosophical again. Somebody blast me already. Let's get going before I start talking in riddles, damn it.
Journal entry added. See, this is why, like, I think Jolee is probably the best character in this game. Aside from HK-47. But I don't mean from a comical standpoint. HK-47 is funny. I like Jolee a lot, and it's because that, like... First off, let's just take a real look at his character here. Neutral. Completely neutral. Maybe edging a little bit toward the light side. But the point is, the Jedi and the Sith, they see things in black and white. Jolee has lived long enough to be able to see the grays in between. And that's why I think he's a great character. At any rate, I think I've talked to everybody that we could. Although I can talk to Canderous about how he felt about that last mission. I'm actually honestly just buying time to the end of the episode. Mainly because I want to see if I can get the patch working for Juhani's quest.
I I think this has affected me in ways I didn't anticipate. I think I'll need time to sort things out. Thanks for what you did. Whatever your intentions might have been. I just need time.
Journal entry added. On top of that, yeah, Canderous is affected by Jaggi. He probably needs time to think about what it'll mean for him. And then Jolee. Jolee talked a little bit about his wife and why he didn't agree with the Jedi credo that love should be forbidden. He spoke of the Jedi with a great deal of bitterness, in fact. You might be able to ask him about it later once you gain more experience. Although I mean, I'm at level 20 right now, so I don't know how much more experience I can get. Maybe I could just talk to Jolee again about it. It might be locked by level, and since I'm max level, I should just be able to talk to Jolee again.
Got something on your mind, do you?
No, I guess I can't talk to him about it yet anyway. I might have screwed myself over by leveling up to maximum at this point, because I think if I actually go to my character sheet right now, yeah, you can see I've got my experience bar here, but not to the next level. So 20 is the max level in this game. At any rate, I think we've done all that there is that we can do at the moment. So next time on Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, I'm gonna see if I can get that patch working, and I'm gonna see if I could do Juhani's quest. So, see you all then. Later. God, I love that color scheme.